Here's Roberson. Here's Jefferson. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Big Smooth inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
At the line for the Hornets, Amir Johnson. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Pistons leading by 4. He kicks it to Drummond. Johnson wide open. He fires. The three-pointer is right on target.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
They set the screen. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Here's Jefferson. Here's Zeller. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
No good from Big Smooth. Hornets trail by 7. Here's Kid Gilchrist. That one a little long. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Big Smooth, guarded by Walker. Johnson the screen, to the paint. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And now it's a 9-point Detroit lead. Charlotte's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Feeds it to Zeller. To the middle. Here's Jefferson. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
All right, Charlotte, now we're in the court for your viewing entertainment. The Hornets dance team. Make some noise.
Pistons leading by 7. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Both free throws good from Big Smooth.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Pass to Middleton. The dish now to Drummond. Here's Johnson. And at last, they get one to fall.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Hornets trail by 11.
Timeout, Charlotte.
Timeout. Start it.
Get out of here, Bobcats!
All right, Charlotte, now we're in the court for your
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what Charlotte's coach was going over with his guys. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Middleton the pass to Big Smooth. 5 on the clock. Drummond with a screen on Walker. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Drummond having a terrific game. 11 rebounds, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor. And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Free throw good, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Pistons leading by 10. Drummond with a screen on Walker. Off the pick, and Drummond throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
There's the pick. Screen by Jefferson. And it's Walker penetrating. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Walker's got 25 points in the game. Pistons have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's Big Smooth. Here's Middleton. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. And it's 6 points for Chris Middleton.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And Kidd-Gilchrist gets it to go in.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Big Smooth, the pass to Middleton. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Walker's shot is off.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Johnson the screen. Big Smooth the pass to Johnson. There's the screen. Over to the left wing. The shot's good from Big Smooth. Big Smooth got 12 points here in the second half.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Jefferson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Up off the screen, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
The feed to Middleton. Here's Big Smooth, guarded by Walker. And Middleton kicks to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Middleton. The 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Walker dishes to Zeller. Knocked away. And here we go. The Pistons fast break.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Drummond passes to Middleton. Johnson kicks to Johnson. Clock at 6. Down low, here's Big Smooth. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
Hornets trail by 21. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Walker missing again.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Roberson kicks to Walker to halt the run. Pick by Zeller. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating. No good off the pick.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Kidd-Gilchrist with the steal. Outside, Walker. He dishes it to Roberson. Back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson over to help. Here's Roberson. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pistons.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
Sure did. I mean, this means they'll come out on top in the season series, 2-1 now. Got to be happy about that.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Big Smooth. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Roberson. Zeller setting the pick for Walker. Here's Roberson. Off target from outside. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. There's a screen. Here's Big Smooth. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both.
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
You know, I don't know that reaching certain benchmarks like a double-double means much. But I always expected myself to come out with battles and rebounds, take their shots. That's just how I strive to play for this team.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around, I'm taking over now.
He put everything he had to his rebound, and it made a huge difference. This was a taste of what he's capable when he